see if that'll work.
I want you to look now what I have what I'm underlining in purple. What do you notice about those? They're the same, aren't they? So if I'm going to rewrite this so you can see it a little bit better. Just so you can see, I'm going to put the two purple pieces together. That's the same as this. Yeah? I'm literally going to replace it. Because this means du. So I'm replacing this entire thing with du. Are we okay with that? Now I'm going to talk about this piece. I'm going to highlight yellow because I can. This right here. Does that look like anything else that I've written in red?
Yeah.
So guess what I'm replacing that with? U. I'll write it in U. I'll write it in... I'm going to change colors. I know you can't read that color. So I replaced the x squared plus 3x with a u, but it was inside of power to the 1/2, yeah?
Yeah.
So that power to the 1/2 is still there. Now, look at this purple and blue integration. Can you integrate this? Do you know how to integrate u to the 1/2? Same thing as integrating x to the 1/2. So can I integrate this? Should be able to. Andrea, if I integrate this. Nope. I agree with this. I agree with this. U to the 3/2 divided by 3/2 is the same thing as 2/3 u to the 3/2.
Plus.
What?
Plus.
Oh, why do I have to have that plus c here?
Because you don't know.
Because it's an indefinite integral. It doesn't have numbers on it. If it doesn't have numbers on it, you have plus c afterwards. Ah, what did I do? What does this symbol mean?
Integrate.
Integrate. Did you integrate here? If you integrate, does the du disappear? Yes. When you integrate, because what does this say? This is the derivative. That's what that says. This is the derivative. When you integrate, it goes away. Now, last step. Because my original problem didn't have u's in it. It had what in it?
X.
So all I'm going to do is replace the u with what it was. What was u?
X squared plus 3x.
There it is. 2/3 times the quantity of x squared plus 3x to the 3/2 power. By the way, that is the exact same thing as saying 2/3 times the square root of x squared plus 3x quantity cubed plus c. Which is the exact same thing as saying 2 times the square root of x squared plus 3x quantity cubed all over 3 plus c. Black, green, or red mean the exact same thing. I don't care which one you give it to me. On multiple choice, I would probably put it back as a radical. I do care that you don't have negative x on it. That's what I really care about this thing. Because when you divide by 3/2, how do I get rid of dividing by 3/2? Multiply by the reciprocal. Is that better? Alright. So this is U-substitution. Let's try a couple others. So here we go. The first example that we have on your paper says the quantity 5x squared plus 1 quantity squared times 10x dx. We are going to use U-substitution for all of these. So I want to say the first thing I'm going to say is let u equal. What is u going to be equal? 5x squared plus 1. It's always what's inside. It's always under the most complicated piece. Then, Gabriel, what's du dx? What's the derivative of this? That's integration. Lexi, what? 10x. Now, but I said you need to solve for what? du. So let's solve for du. du equals 10x dx. See what I have underlined 10x dx? Do you see that in the original problem?
Yeah.
I'm going to replace that entire 10x dx with du. I'm going to replace my 5x squared plus 1 with what? U. I got it squared because that's squared. Hey, can you integrate that? Integration of u squared du, that's a lot easier. I can do that. Aubrey, what's the integration of u squared? Fabulous. Just u cubed over 3? Plus c. And my last step is to put it back into x's. So, 5x squared plus 1 quantity cubed over 3 plus c. By the way, because you have written this as 1/3 of 5x squared plus 1 quantity cubed plus c. I don't care which way you write it. They are both valid. We okay so far? Alright? I want you to do 2, 3, and 4 in your groups. Any questions on 2, 3, or 4? Yes, ma'am. Number 4, they said, for number 4, they said that u equal 9 minus x squared, then du over dx is negative 2x. So du is negative 2x dx. So if I did that, then it's u to the 1/2, and that whole thing becomes du. And that makes this u to the 3/2 divided by 3/2 plus c, which makes this 2/3 u to the 3/2 plus c, and then plug back in. Is that better? Alright, so, but these were all nice because all of these, I told you, you noticed that when you went to find du, they were sitting right there, right? They're all sitting there. What happens if they're not all sitting there? That's what this is. So my first example on here says the integration of x times x squared plus 1 quantity squared dx. I think that's what that says, yes? Consider this example. It's the very first example in the words. Okay? In the words is where this puts it right here. Okay? Here's my question. Miles, what are you going to say let u equal? Now, I'm going to skip a step, but I'm just going to say du. I'm not actually going to say du dx. I'm going to combine those two steps and say du equals. What does du equal?
X.
2x dx. Totally agree with that. du equals 2x dx. Now I'm going to go back up to my black piece, and I'm going to rewrite this so it looks the way that I've written other things. Is this what I've underlined in purple the same as what I've underlined in purple? No. That's an issue. Because they have to be the same in order for me to substitute. So I'm going to manipulate. I can only, what do you want me to do? Divide by 2. Manu said if I divide by 2, would I get my x dx by itself? Yes. You are allowed to manipulate as long as you're multiplying or dividing by numbers. You cannot multiply by a variable. Okay? You're not adding or subtracting either. But I can divide this by 2. That gives me du over 2 equals x dx. Now, are my purples matching? Now my purples match. So now I'm going to do some substitution. This is du over 2. The purple becomes du over 2. This other piece? U squared. Now I'm going to remind you of a couple things over here. Du over 2, you do realize that that's the exact same thing as 1/2 times du.
Yes.
And if you don't, let me remind you of that. That du over 2 is the exact same thing as 1/2 times du. Which means that this is the same thing as u squared times 1/2 du. But where do we that's like 1/2 is a constant, isn't it?
Yes.
Where can we put that 1/2 then?
Yeah,
On the outside. So the reality is, I would go from this step right here, and I would say that this is 1/2 u squared du. Now it looks just like the other pieces. Because that 1/2 is a constant, and it's all multiplication there. All that's multiplication. So where does that 1/2 go? It runs. Because constants don't care. They just hang out. Can I integrate u squared?
Yes.
Simran, what's the integration of u squared? Fabulous. Wonderful. She gave me u cubed over 3 plus c. There is a 1/2 sitting in front. I'm going to multiply the 1/2 times the u cubed over 3 and get 1/6. And I'm going to put back in my u. I believe it was x squared plus 1.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think I can write it as x squared plus 1 quantity cubed over 6 or 1/6 x squared plus 1 quantity cubed. They do mean the exact same thing. Okay, so far. Alright. So here we go. Let's talk about number 5. Yep. This whole day is about you.
Still x squared plus 1.
Not for this one. You tell me what this one is.
Oh, we're not doing this.
We are doing substitution. Number 5. What are you going to let u equal?
X cubed minus plus 1.
Oh, look what's underneath the radical. X cubed plus 1. Emma, what is du going to be? Fabulous. But because I put du and not du over dx, it's 3x squared dx. For those who are like, huh? Please don't. This is technically, when you do this, you get du over dx. So, remember, I only want du. So, x squared, I move the dx to the other side. I am going to skip that step from now on. The red, which is the du over dx, equals 3x squared. I'm going to go straight, instead of doing that, I'm literally going to go straight to green and say du equals. And move that dx to the other side. If you need that step, multiply both sides by dx.
I understand that. X squared.
What's the derivative of x cubed? X cubed plus 1. Literally, I'm taking the derivative of u. Yes, ma'am. You want to what's inside. You want u to be the most complicated piece. So whatever inside something. 99.9% of something, it's sitting inside something else. So figure out what's sitting inside. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so now, here's my question. Do I have this up here? No. What do I have here in green that I don't have in my black? A 3. I have the x squared. I have an x squared and a dx. I don't have a 3. I need to get rid of that 3. How do I get rid of that 3? So now I have enough to actually rewrite my equation. A reminder, I'm gonna rewrite something so you can see it first. X cubed plus 1 to the 1/2 power x squared dx. I just manipulated it so I put my x squared behind. That I haven't done any U substitution in my red. All I did was literally rewrite so that it looks pretty. You don't have to do the red step. You can literally go straight to the green step that I'm about to write. What is this x squared dx now?
du over 3.
This is what u is. U to the 1/2. What's my next step? I'm pulling my constant out. What's my constant?
1/3.
1/3. It's going on the outside. Can you go straight to the blue? For some of you, yes. Most of you know, but some of you can go straight to the blue. You're like, yeah, I got that. I can go straight to the blue. If you need green, write the green out, and then pull out the 1/3. And now, I'm actually going to integrate. 1/3 hangs out. Nick. Integration of u to the 1/2.
U to the 3/2 over 3/2, which is 2u to the 3/2 over 3.
Yes. So I'm going to write it so they can see. Dividing by 3/2 is the same thing as multiplying by 2/3. My final answer, I'm going to combine these. That gives me 2/9. My original u was x cubed plus 1, and that's the 3/2 power. Okay, plus c. Or 2/9, the square root of x cubed plus 1 cubed, quantity cubed, plus c. Alright, let's talk about number 6. What do you have to do for number 6 that's different?
Bring the bottom.
You gotta bring the bottom up. It's gotta be in the numerator because it's not there right now. So try doing that. Try that in your groups.
What is 1?
Tomorrow, homeroom 1.
Yeah.
I totally told one of my kids wrong. Totally thought, yeah, tomorrow was 2-3. Oops.
Thanks, man. You bring it up.
What'd you let u equal?
1 plus 2.
Notice that I brought it up, made it parentheses to the -4 powers at the extra thing out there. The u is 1 plus 2x. Then du is 2 dx. Oh. problem is, I don't have the 2. Did you get negative 1 over 6 times the quantity of 1 plus 2x to the 3rd power plus c?
Yes.
You have 3 more problems on this paper on this piece to do in your groups. Yes. Oops.